Hey, it's Vira. Welcome to the Tarot Card of the Week for January 20th to the 26th. If you like what we're doing here at Sweetheart Club, click the subscribe button, like this video. So, this is a crazy week. There is a lunar eclipse tonight, and I am not an astrology expert, so I'm going to provide some links at our story and our Instagram so you can educate yourself about what an eclipse does to the sky and kind of how to self-care for that. Basically, stay home, don't try to do anything, don't try to manifest anything, really let yourself rest, as we basically have no control over anything that happens out externally during the eclipses. So pulling a card for the week just helps us orient ourselves towards maybe some things that we need to be thinking about going into the week. Nine of Wands. So Wands is the suit of sexuality and creativity. It's kind of like the active life force that moves us forward. And the Nine of Wands can sometimes indicate kind of like a setback, like you were really raring to go, 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 and then like it's like this like stop. You're like, oh, I'm gonna give up. I think, what's happening right now, there is a government shutdown and we're kind of held in suspension as a country, as a culture, trying to kind of figure out what's going to happen next. And there's a lot of upheaval, delays. There's delays in flights. There are people canceling and coming out of work because they're not getting paid. And I think this is a reminder that it's kind of like when we want to be driving forward, and then we're stopped. Our ego's like, wait, I'm having this journey. I'm having this motion, and like, what's holding me up? I think we really have to think about the fact that we have to let go of our ego this week and accept and acknowledge that there are things outside of our control happening in our community that's affecting people on a greater level than just you or just me. If you are flying, thank your TSA agents. If you have people in your life that you know are being affected by the government shutdown, offer help and do so without ego. When we're feeling like we're held back or we want to throw the towel in, it's like our ego's like, well, I've put in all of this work and I'm not getting anything back. But I just urge us to not do that. If we're all being held up because of something that's happening in our community and our culture, we need to take heed to that. We need to educate ourselves. We need to listen to the news. We need to check in with our people and see if everyone's okay, because a lot of us are not. A lot of us are being affected by the government. And I don't care what your political views are. I think as a whole, we can kind of acknowledge and accept that there's unrest. Doesn't matter what your opinion is. We can come together as a community and ask each other for help and give help. So sorry if your week is not going according to plan. This is not time for you. This is time for all of us. So maybe we can take that into the week and just be a little more grateful and keen and aware to what other people's needs are. Not even within your household or in your friend group, but on the whole, in the country and in the world. So I hope that was some insight to think about going forward. If you have any questions, drop them below, and have a great week despite all of this shit.